Good boy. What happened to you, Tank? I should have taken this video before I started trimming his hair. But let me close the door. I started at, I think it's like 4 o'clock. That's Choo Choo. Good girl, Choo Choo. Good pee pee. So I started at 4 o'clock washing Tank. Oh no, I started at 1 o'clock washing Tank. And all I used was Pantene soap and Pantene conditioner. Now I did use half of a 24-ounce bottle of Pantene conditioner, but that's all I used on him. I'll show you the bottle. Tank, come here. Come here, baby. Now I did trim this ear, and I'm gonna have to trim the rest of this. He's still wet. You can still see it's wet here. That's why it looks like this, but this is his coat. And you know how dirty he looked. You know how dirty he looked. And this is his first bath in maybe 2 months? 3 months? Something like that. I would brush him out and I would like get the stains and stuff off him a lot, but an actual full body bath with the water and the soap and the drying and the blowing and the trimming and the everything, yeah, it took me 3 hours. And it's just Pantene. So, Pantene shampoo. Moisturizer. Where's the other? Oh, it wasn't Pantene. It was Suave. Sorry. This is what I used on him. This is all I used on him. So, saying that you need expensive stuff, which I have. I have expensive stuff. I have all kinds of stuff. Not necessary. That's what I use to get a white dog. Now, is it the right texture and everything for a show ring? No, not really. But can you do a good job with just like dollar store stuff? Yeah. But make sure you put enough conditioner on, because their coat is dry. So if you use, I don't know, a 1/4 cup of that, you're going to use a cup of that. You need to soak it. I mean, this was full. It was up to here. And I used all that. Because his coat's long. If his coat's short, you don't need all that. But I get the stuff at the dollar store and I keep it around, you can see, until I need it. So, 3 hours. If you don't want to put that much time and effort in, keep your dog's coats in a puppy coat. And I'm still not done. It's just my back started hurting. And he needed to go pee and he needed a break. So take care. Groomers have all the equipment and they do things a lot faster because they have the arms like me, and they have the table like me, but they can adjust the table more. This table is down like next to my upper thigh. I mean, I can sit on this without like being with, you know, sit on it. Yeah, it's actually under my butt, so I have to lean over a little bit. Here, I'll show you in the mirror. See, I have to actually lean over. Can you see my reflection? I don't know if you can see my reflection or not. It doesn't matter. I have to lean. I have to be like, you got it. I've got to be at a weird angle to do it, so it takes me time and it hurts. And I'll show you a picture of Duck as I talk. And I'm not as skilled at it as they are. The reason groomers take longer, they take 2, 3, 4 hours to groom your dog, is because what they'll do is they'll take your dog back, they'll wash your dog, or they'll save your dog until they get a couple of people, and then they'll wash your dog. They'll rinse your dog. They'll put your dog in a crate to kennel dry. And then they'll get the next dog, and then they'll get the next dog, and then they'll get the next dog, so that they'll have like basically a little assembly line of dogs that they're doing. So they wash and put in the kennel, wash, put in the kennel, wash, put in the kennel. And then they can trim. And then when they're done all that, then they can call you and say your dogs are done, and they're not interrupted. They're not washing a dog and then trimming a dog and then, oh, I've got to go get another dog. They're not, it's inefficient that way. However, what you can do to get your dog back faster and to make it less stressful on you and on your dog is ask for a Zoom groom, or ask for a dedicated time where you bring your dog in, you do my dog, and I get my dog back within an hour, 2 hours, whatever. I want my dog back. You just tell them, I want my dog back as soon as possible. How do I do that? And you say that before you book. Because then they can say, okay, well, I'm not going to book a dog at 5 o'clock. I'm not going to book a dog at 5:15. I'm not going to book a dog at 5:30. They'll book a dog at 5 o'clock, take care of you and your dog, and then go to the next dog. You just have to know how to ask, what words that particular grooming salon, grooming station, pet store, whatever they use. So call up, ask. And I would do that now if you have any of my puppies this year, any of the January puppies, January 14, 20 puppies. Call up now and say, is it possible for me to bring my dog in, for you to work on my dog, and then I can like just wait for it and you give me my dog back like as fast as possible? And they'll tell you, yeah, you got to ask for a Zoom groom when you book, or you've got to ask for dedicated time when you book. So just do that. And if you pay an extra $5, $10, I think it's worth it, because you're not dropping your dog off, waiting 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Sometimes it's up to 6 hours to get your dog back. Why do you want your dog in a stressful situation where they're in a kennel? They're not in a crate. They're in a kennel. One dog on top of another dog on top of another dog. Big dogs go on the bottom, small dogs go on the top, medium dogs go in the middle. Guess where your puppies are going to be? And those dogs bark, and the noise of the blowers, and the noise of the clippers, and the noise of this. That's why they're behind a glass door. They're noisy. You got all that water blowing around. You have greater chance of your dogs catching something. You got a greater chance of the groomers, God bless them for everything they do and all they go through, and they're still working during this pandemic. They get tired. And even during this pandemic, corporate wants them to make their numbers. So they have high standards. They have major rules that they have to follow. They're very ethical people, but I don't care, Petco, PetSmart, whatever. You still have numbers that you would like them to meet. And I don't know if you've changed anything during this time, saying, oh, you can reduce your numbers or you don't have to meet your numbers. But I know you had numbers when this wasn't going on. So just ask the groomers, and ask now. This way you don't have to the dog's hair needs grooming and I just can't take care of it. Ask now. This way you have it down. Go visit them. Go ask them, well, can I see your facilities? I got a new puppy. I just want, and this is a really good thing. When this virus is over and you can go in, just say, I want my puppy to visit you guys. I want him to get used to you guys. I don't want to turn my puppy over to a stranger and then he'd be scared while you're cutting his nails or cutting his hair. So I'm going to go in now because I'm coughing my head off. And I don't know why. It could be dog hair. It could be anything. But good luck. Take care. And you can see on Trixie's back thigh, that's mud. So guess who I'm brushing next? Take care. God bless. Stay well. First Day Catan, Thursday the 23rd. Bye.